was cool. Thanks. Puzzles digging up. It's really fun. Also hard, but I really enjoy it.
Playing, digging for fossils, doing all sorts of fun stuff.
We're loving it. Are you liking it? What do we see?
Dinosaurs.
After months of construction and some unexpected delays, Field Station Dinosaurs is once again open to the state of New Jersey. A couple weeks ago, one of the animatronic dinosaurs at the Field Station Park caught fire during routine maintenance. Thankfully, no others were damaged. The theme park was originally based in Secaucus, but was forced to move out a couple months ago because of a school expansion. Now the animatronic dinosaurs have a new home in Leonia.
We're having a nice turnout here, welcoming us to our new home here in Bergen County.
This Apatosaurus is just one of 30 life-size animatronic dinosaurs that draw so many crowds to the theme park.
We have every dinosaur a kid loves. We have Triceratops, Stegosaurus, and of course the mighty T-Rex.
The park is now open on weekends until school lets out. Then it's 6 days a week, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. until Labor Day. In Leonia, Miranda Lee, FiOS 1 News.
After weeks of talks and crippling anticipation, New Jersey Transit officials releasing the dreaded summer transit schedule, a schedule which many say will turn their normal commute into a tailspin.
Well, it's very frustrating, and the thing is, it was avoidable.
Springfield commuter Abby Gorin uses the Morris Essex line daily. He says his ultimate frustration about the summer repairs, that it should have been done years ago.
So here was an infrastructure-ready project before anyone was talking about infrastructure that could have been implemented, and for the most part, it would have been done by now. 5
service lines will all go through schedule changes. Starting with the Morris Essex line, all 4 morning direct service Midtown trains will leave in the early morning, but there will be no evening return trains. Commuters will be rerouted through Hoboken. On the Montclair Boonton line, those trains will operate on regular weekday schedules with minor time changes, but will not stop on Broad Street during peak hours. Hoboken-bound North Jersey trains will have minor changes, however trains will terminate at Newark Penn Station. Maine, Bergen, Pascagoula Valley, and Port Jervis lines are on normal weekday schedules, but connecting path trains in Hoboken may be different. And finally, Midtown direct trains on the Gladstone branch will be diverted to and from Hoboken.
Gladstone line is worse. It's very bad. Stop, broken, and change times every time is terrible.
So commuters now bracing themselves for delays, long lines, and frustrating travel, which is only just 5 weeks away.
Members of both the Senate Legislative Oversight and Assembly Judiciary Committees voiced their frustrations with how the deal between NJ Transit and Amtrak was rolled out. The deal between the two transit agencies would relieve delays for 2/3 of NJ Transit's rail customers. However, Midtown direct trains on the Morris and Essex lines would be diverted and conclude at Hoboken Station. Members say state leaders nor did the public have prior knowledge or a chance to scrutinize the deal before it was announced. NJ Transit Executive Stephen Santoro says there was little time to act.
We had to have a plan in place so that we can then work on the fare structure so that we can reprogram all of our ticket vending machines, which takes a month.
The focus then shifted to Governor Christie and his role in setting up the agreement, to which NJ Transit says it was the sole negotiator.
We delivered a plan to the governor. And that was the plan that we presented to the governor.
Officials also denied claims that Governor Christie implemented fare reductions for customers along the Morris and Essex lines to ease the political backlash.
We presented a fare reduction concept, and the governor took that.
Santoro says that Christie then decided to increase the fare reduction to as much as 63%. Assembly Chairman John McKeon said the committee would subpoena communications between the governor and NJ Transit leading up to the decision, and it's a costly one. NJ Transit says the fare reductions alone would cost $15 million, and it's not sure how that money would be recovered. However, it is keeping open the possibility of going after Amtrak. Today, Amtrak is keeping its focus on ensuring confidence in the customers that ride its rails daily.
There are no easy solutions to addressing the problems of overuse and underinvestment that we now face. I can, however, assure you that this important work needs to be done and that Amtrak is up to the challenge.
Now, Amtrak officials say the heaviest delays are expected between July and August. They're working with both Long Island Railroad and NJ Transit officials to minimize issues for thousands of customers. In Newark, Charles Watson, FiOS 1 News.
You know, people are trying to get out in any way that they can, and a lot of people are driving up partway and turning around and coming back.
Fort Lauderdale native Lisa Jones and her daughter Saren are one of the lucky ones who were able to board a flight headed north out of the path of Irma. The storm is expected to make landfall on the peninsula this weekend as millions scramble to prepare for the powerful storm. Jones and her youngest child are out of harm's way, but she tells me she's worried about her 2 children who aren't.
They're going to batten down the hatches and stay. My daughter was going to travel up the state, and she was with her boyfriend's parents, and they got partway up and realized that it was just going to take them too long, and they didn't want to get stuck on the highway, so they came back.
Ava Roeder is also coming from Fort Lauderdale. She tells me she was lucky to book a flight up north with Spirit Airlines, with so many people trying to get out of the state.
Well, everybody's freaking out a lot. There was a lot of flights canceled. I left from Fort Lauderdale, and there was a lot of people, you know, trying to see what they're going to do because they had connecting flights. But yeah, there's no gas, no water, no bread, so it's like nothing on the shelves.